One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Denton, Texas, home to the North Texas Mean Green. As we'll see the number 22 team in the country, the South Florida Bulls, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the North Texas Mean Green. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple. Bunch formation for these receivers. Wants to go up top on first down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. All right, guys, big picture here. Let's talk some USF. The biggest problem for schools at this level is getting enough big bodies, particularly on the offensive line, and getting a three-star guy like this can really help them at this level, Jesse.
Yeah, and when you get guys like that on your offensive line, if you can get a couple dudes like that, all of a sudden now you can hang with bigger, better competition. Games are still won and lost in the trenches. I know this is just one piece, but getting this three-star offensive lineman who was very highly recruited, that was a massive win for this head coach.
They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure, it's a first down.
There's a reason third down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at third down percentages, it tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
The Bulls have it with a 1st and 10. Give on the option. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. So you get stuffed on first down. You had an idea of what you wanted to do on second, but I'm guessing it's back to the drawing board now.
Yeah, you got to figure out who you are and what you are. What's your next best play? Or what is the defense going to do? If they've been aggressive, okay, well, if they've been aggressive, I'm going to throw that deep ball. If they've been sitting back, I might sneak a draw on you.
And the Bulls trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Now on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Going deep. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass, locating the football. No PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
He stopped short, and it's 4th down.
You gotta love that. On deep.
South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down.
48-yard line. Good enough for a first down.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Spider!
The handoff as they run the counter play here. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Yeah, and this offense, man, you got to do a better job blocking. And I tell you what, that's kind of been a theme throughout the season. They haven't been high-powered. They haven't really figured out who they are yet. And they still got time. The season's not over yet, but this offense is still in identity mode.
And the Bulls now with a long way to go to pick up the first down.
Now 55 feet.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling.
On the
The
ready.
Bulls are moving quickly down the field.
Here we go.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a first down.
For the offense.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket, threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
On the
And the
double.
Bulls will snap it on 1st and 10.
Cobra.
They try to pop a run on the draw. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Man, oh man, the ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there, he didn't have any.
Okay,
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10.
clear. Clear.
Give to the back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
On the set.
It'll be 3rd and long.
42 Spider. 42 Spider.
Now the play fake. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming.
And
South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Wants to throw on first down. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Looking for more room. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Mean Green.
And they come up with a huge pick six, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time.
Get set, get set.
They'll start this drive with a pass. Got him downfield. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time. And you saw all of it on that in route.
Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. First down from the 45. Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? From the gun, they'll try the middle. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a third and long. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
You just wonder if the quarterback's trying to get it all back.
This offense has it with really good field position. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Fires to the right. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Gives it on the option. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? And part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone, and they're going to have to step up big time in this situation.
Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Right down the middle. Snags it. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
The Bulls trying to pay off the threat on first and goal.
Let's go!
They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulls. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that.
South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. On target over the middle. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Excellent throw by the quarterback. Found the window between the zones and then delivered the ball on time.
Okay,
The offense getting set for a first down from the 45.
Set. Ready.
From the gun, running back on the move. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
On the
After
set.
picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Ready.
They'll run play action. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Tyree. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
Ready up.
And the Bulls will line it up on 1st and 10.
Easy.
They'll run it from the gun. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7.
In blue. In blue.
Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Ready,
The
ready.
Bulls line it up with a 1st and goal.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
So on offense, you got to find a way to put 6 up on the board. You know that in this game, field goals may not get it done. So big-time players make big plays in big games. Who can you rely on right now to get you a touchdown?
And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Wants to go up top. Going for 6. Touchdown, USF! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going.
South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Got enough for the first down. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
Got it.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10.
Cricket.
To the air on 1st down. Zings it complete to the right.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
And the Bulls with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Can't hang on to the ball. He had it right in his chest, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, the defense...
On the ready. Pound 55 weak. Ready, go.
He'll start this drive going to the air. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Let's talk for a second here about USF. Great pickup on the defensive front. 3-star defensive lineman gives a verbal commitment last week, and you really need to bring good talent into the program. Maybe diamonds in the rough. At this level, that's how they thrive.
Oh, there's no doubt. And just some of these guys, they're not as refined, but they've got the tools, right? And so I think he's got the tools, and this is a guy that you can build around on that defensive line. You need all the big bodies you can get.
Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Tyree. It's a game of 1st downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
I mean, this offense basically lined up and said, I don't care if you double team him, triple team him, it really doesn't matter. We're still going to feature him. And guess what happens? They still get the 1st down, even though he was double teamed.
The Bulls getting set on 1st and 10.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Breaks into the open. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
Listen, I would feed this guy. Listen, I can run RPOs all I want, but I just need to know if it's a tie, give it to this guy. He'll make plays. He's got speed. He'll hit the hole. He's a physical runner, so I'd keep feeding this guy for sure.
Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line.
Here we go. Ready.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the middle. And that is incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming.
And that's a play on 3rd down.
South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
I'd love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Bulls with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down.
Get set. Get set.
They give it to him again. Turning it on. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
Gain of 20.
The interesting thing about these RPOs is it takes a lot of communication. You know, the quarterback sticks it in the belly of the running back, and the running back doesn't know if he's going to take it or not. And you could tell, took the football, got north-south, got upfield, got a great positive gain and a positive play for this offense.
Got it.
The Bulls come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quick completion on the out. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
To the tight end.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Ready?
Now down to the 12-yard line. It's first down.
Green 25.
Wants to go up top on first down. Quick completion on the out route. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score.
Second down.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity.
Jackrabbit.
Looking to fire. Lets it fly. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Man, they could have flipped that field in a hurry, right? They've given up some yards. They're sitting in their own red zone. A chance to make a big play. Yeah, he could have made that interception and could have flipped this field.
Got it. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
Hey, really nice job on defense.
South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Now they'll run the draw. Got room to work. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down.
This is a...
South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field.
Here we
They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Pucks it out of the air. Lowers those pads. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Ready.
And they'll line up from the 31 on first down.
Lasso. Lasso.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know we only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Ready.
And the Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, running back gets to give. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6.
Igloo. Igloo.
Back to pass. Completes it in the middle. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
Gain of 13.
This dude is putting up numbers. He just cracked the 150 mark in receiving yards.
Man, he's a weapon, Reese. He runs routes, he's fast, he's great with the football in his hands, and he can line up in a lot of different spots and run the entire route tree. I mean, what can't this guy do?
Got it.
They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great play by the defense there. And listen, they got to do more of this. Running backs obviously had a lot of success. They got to continue to stop this run game, be physical, and not let this guy beat them.
Ready.
They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10.
Easy.
Off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be 3rd down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line.
Slap.
Looking to throw on first down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all in his play on that sack.
The Bulls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
QBs and wide receivers spend all offseason together throwing the football in air. I mean, really developing that chemistry and timing. Understanding, I get man coverage, I'm throwing this to you right now.
Okay,
And the Bulls come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive.
fire.
To the ground to try to pick up the first. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front.
On the
South
set.
Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Ready up.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33.
Cobra.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. Ball is loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Ready.
South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field.
42
Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot. And now let's see if they can pull this one out.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
wants to go up top. Here's the pressure. A strike downfield. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air, chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. The inside handoff. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
A lot of times with these RPOs, you see linebackers so slow, they don't want to mess up. Not on this one. Watch the defense attack downhill, go get the running back, get a tackle for a loss.
They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
Well, the receiver did everything right. He ran a good route. He got his head around. He just didn't finish the play. Just look it in.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Right on the money. Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. And with that one, he's now over 3 bills for the game.
And there's 2 reasons why, Reese. He's made good decisions, and he's been accurate throwing the football all game long.
The Bulls are marching down the field.
Green 25.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Bulls in a good spot here with second and short.
Jackrabbit.
They'll run it from the gun. Shakes off the defender. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
Well, it's an offense that prides themselves on being physical. No mystery there. You need 1 yard, turn around, hand it off, let him go to work.
The Bulls back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Wants to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's good. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone.
Get set.
From the gun, the ground game. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play call. I think you keep running the football and stay physical.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal.
In blue. In blue.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Touchdown Bulls! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
Man, how about this quarterback right away seeing, I got to get rid of the football. There's a lot of guys near the line of scrimmage. He spits it out, and I let my receiver do the rest. Let my playmaker make me look really good, really nice pitch and catch, and guess what? You got the lead now in the 4th quarter.
They'll line up to go for 2. They'll go to the air. Pocket breaking down. Pass is incomplete. They can't convert the 2, and the lead stays at 5. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. From the gun, the give, looking for room. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
And the Bulls have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances, and that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Hauls it in. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31.
I think most offenses around the country in a situation like this with the lead late would be trying to run the football, right, or throw it short and try to bleed the clock. But this offense, man, it's still pedal to the metal. They're looking for chunk play opportunities.
The Bulls with the 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And after that negative play on offense with the lead late in the game, I think there's still ways that you can be creative and run the football, but not be so obvious. So zone read type plays, fake dives and pitches to the running back to get him outside, jet sweeps. You can find other ways to keep the clock moving, even though the defense knows you're going to run it.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. They go to the draw. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The crowd elevating its energy, willing this defense to get a stop on this big 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the right. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Ready?
And the Bulls are in the red zone.
Here we go.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, South Florida. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a two-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count.
South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field.
Easy.
They'll try the right side. Hard running there. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
Well, the defense may have been caught off guard a little bit on that play. It was 2nd and long. They weren't expecting the run, so now we've got 3rd and manageable, and they've got to be wondering to themselves, is this offense going to try to run the ball again here?
He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Well, this is a defense.
All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things that are going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.